coffee obsessed over here. Hey guys! This is about the 5th or 6th time that I tried to record this video. Or at least this part of the video. I'm sorry if there's noise out in the background, but at this point, I'm just trying to get this thing done. Anyway, today's video is my highly anticipated, and by that I mean I've been anticipating this video for a long time. A couple weeks ago, you guys asked a bunch of questions about how to build a capsule wardrobe. What is a capsule wardrobe? You guys were wondering how long it should take and how do you decide whether or not you include certain kinds of clothing. And anyway, I tried to film like a question answer situation, but I thought, you know, this is not as interesting or helpful as actually walking you through the process would be. So that's what today's video is. I'm walking you through the process of building a capsule wardrobe. Part 1 is detoxing your closet, or cleaning out your closet, or purging your closet, whatever you want to call it. Part 1 of building a capsule wardrobe always starts with making a disaster by dumping all of your clothes out on the bed and all that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in figuring out how I go through my closet detoxes and kind of what my decision calculus is, keep on watching. Oh, I also want to mention that I definitely wrote out all of these steps and it's over on my blog, which I'll put a link in the cards and definitely put a link in the description. So check that out if you want to also read as well as watch / listen to the process. Alright, so before we do anything, step 0 is to get your laundry done. And this might sound a little strange, but just trust me, there's nothing worse than thinking that you have cleaned out your entire closet only to realize that you have a bunch of stuff in your dirty clothes that now you also have to go through. I've definitely done this a lot, so learn from my mistakes, do your laundry before you start this. So once your laundry is done, what you're going to do is gather your materials, and you really only need a few things to do this, and you really only need an afternoon to do this too. I think it only took me like a little over 2 hours. Like, that should be enough time to go through this. Obviously, depending on how many clothes you have, it might take a little longer, but it took me like maybe 2.5 hours to get through all of this. First thing you're going to need are a couple bags, 2 trash bags or 2 boxes, and then 1 bag that you can store stuff in, or 1 box that you can store stuff in. Then you're going to need a mirror, preferably a full-length mirror if you've got one. You're going to need some caffeine, and you're going to need some good music. Good music, some coffee, bags, and a mirror. Those are the only things that you need. Step 1 is to sort all of your clothes. What you're going to do is take everything out of your closet, including the stuff that's in storage for like off season. Take all of your clothes out of your closet, throw them on your bed. Now when I say all of your clothes, I don't technically mean all of your clothes. Things that I don't include when I go through my closet are my loungewear, like my PJs, my personals, so keep your undies away, you don't have to pull those out. And then like workout clothes. So for me, that's mostly like hiking clothes or clothes that I would wear to yoga if I ever went to yoga. One of the questions I got on Instagram was about whether or not you include your workout clothes, and my answer is the same as the answer that I found on Be More With Less, which is a blog, and the answer is your workout clothes have to work out. So if your workout clothes only work out, then don't include them with the rest of your clothes. But if workout clothes or athleisure are part of your everyday style, so if when you're getting dressed and you think, what pants am I gonna wear today? You think, I'm gonna wear my yoga pants. Then include those clothes as part of your bigger closet because it's part of your style. Alright, so now what you're gonna do is, now that you've got a mountain of clothes on your bed, you're gonna put it into 4 categories, 4 stacks. Love. These are the clothes that you know are your favorites, you know you wear them all the time, you love the fit, you love the color, you love the material, you love everything about this piece. That goes in your love pile, goes in the love pile. Your maybe pile is for all of the things that you kind of like, maybe you wear it often, but you don't really love it, or maybe you're not like thrilled with the fit of it, or you're not really sure if the color looks that nice on you, or if you even like the color that much. Kind of like, I don't love it, but I also don't hate it. That's gonna be your maybe pile. Your no/donation pile is all of the stuff that you know offhand that you don't like. Stuff that just doesn't suit you anymore, stuff that you don't like how it fits, stuff that you don't like the style of, maybe the print is weird, maybe the color is off. Whatever it is, if it's in good enough condition to be reworn by someone else, put that somewhere where then you can gather it up and donate it. And the very last one is kind of your last resort. It's going to be all of the things that just are not in, that you don't love and that just are not in good enough condition to be given away. So this is stuff that maybe it has a hole in it, or maybe there's a stain that just never came out. Put it aside so that you can recycle it. One of the questions I got on Instagram was about how you decide what to keep and what not to keep. My advice for this step is definitely to be ruthless, but be as ruthless as possible. I am speaking as a very mushy, very sentimental person. I like keeping mementos. I look at pieces of clothing and I think about the person who gave it to me, or where I was when I bought it, or like how much I used to love that piece of clothing, and it makes it really hard for me to give that stuff away even if I don't wear it. So just give yourself permission to do the best that you can. It's totally fine if your maybe pile is bigger than your love it pile or your no piles. Curating your closet is a skill that you have to develop. It's taken me like a year to be able to be as ruthless as I wanted to be in the beginning. So just don't compare yourself to someone who has no trouble giving things away. I am not like that. Once you've sorted everything into 4 categories, step 2 is to store your love it clothes. You're going to take all of your clothes from the love category and store them. So if they're off-season clothing, store them well, put them away. And if they're current season clothing, go ahead and hang up or fold all of the items that you absolutely love. Those are going to be the basis for your capsule wardrobe when you make it. And then what you're going to do is start moving the things that you're going to donate or recycle into the bags that you have for those, or the boxes, or whatever container it is that you have for those things. All right, step 3 is to put on a fashion show. What you're going to do is grab everything that's in your maybe stack. So all of the things that you don't really feel like you can get rid of, but that you don't necessarily love to death. Grab your maybe stack, grab your mirror, turn up the Lizzie McGuire soundtrack, or whatever soundtrack or music you have that's cooler than the Lizzie McGuire soundtrack. Just turn up the tunes and start trying on your clothes. And what you're going to do as you're trying on everything from your maybe pile is really examine the piece of clothing. What's the condition of it? Is it something that you can really wear? You know, just do you really like the fit? Is the color something that you like to wear, or is it just something that you have? And if there's one question that you ask yourself, let it be this one. If I lost this item, would I replace it? If your answer is no, a clear no, then you know that you can donate it or recycle it, just depending on its condition. If it's a yeah, but I would change this thing about it, go ahead and hang up or fold that item back into your closet and make a note on your phone or wherever you make notes of your ideal version of that item. I have this chambray shirt from Forever 21 that I love, and that's in pretty good condition. The only thing that I would change about it is that it's really faded in the back. So if I lost it, I would definitely replace it, but I probably wouldn't replace it with one from Forever 21. I would probably pick something a little bit higher quality where the denim is not going to fade that quickly. And finally, if your answer is no, I wouldn't replace this, but I might need it, it was so expensive, or I really want to wear it, it goes off to limbo. Don't put this back into your closet. You're going to put this into a separate bag. What I like to do with those items is put them into a bag, put them away in my closet or somewhere that's still like a little bit handy, and then I give myself a time frame. I usually do about 6 months, but you can totally do 3. And if after 6 months I don't reach for that item, if I've completely forgotten that I even owned the item, I've basically proven to myself that I don't need to keep it and that I don't want it anymore. And then it makes it a lot easier for me to give those items away. While it's in limbo, even though it's not part of your wardrobe, you can totally reach for it if you think to wear it. That's my system, and it's been really helpful. So once you've sorted through all of your maybe stuff and put it all away, step 4 is to live with your clothes for a little while. And by a little while, I just mean a week. Like a week or 2. Take about a week to really live with your smaller closet, embrace the limits, exercise your creativity, and take note of if and when you feel frustrated. If you're feeling frustrated because you don't have something, then that's actually a pretty good indicator of a piece that is really high priority for your wardrobe. So if you just want to wear black denim and you don't have any black denim after you purge your closet, make a note of that. Add it to your note on your phone. I call it my capsule wish list. Add it to your capsule wish list so that when it comes time to go shopping and to plan your capsule wardrobe, you know the stuff that's really important to you to have in your closet. The one bonus step I have is to mindfully scroll. If you want to reward yourself with a little mindful scrolling, get on Pinterest and pin your heart out. Add any images that speak to you, texture-wise, color-wise, aesthetic, vibes. Use all of those things to compile a bunch of photos that kind of encapsulate the colors, feelings, mood, the look that you want to go for with your clothing for that season, because it will absolutely help you when planning time comes. Alright guys, that is it. Your closet is clean. I hope you feel really great about having a clean closet. It was probably emotionally taxing. It sure is for me every time that I do it. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back next week. I'll be showing you guys what my final capsule wardrobe is. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so that you don't miss any of these videos. And go ahead, pop over to the blog or say hi on Instagram. Just let me know that you're watching, and if you have any questions, you can always leave a comment below. Cool. 5th time's the charm, guys. See you guys in my next video. Bye. If workout clothes or if workout clothes or athleisure, gosh, that's hard to say. That's my alarm. Be right back.